on this computer. Okay. Now, the first thing, I'm going to show you how to create a Bitcoin wallet for those who don't have. And you have the possibility to choose which website you want to create your wallet. So I'll suggest you the one I'm using now, but remember there are a lot of them. So let's take blockchain. So if you don't have a Bitcoin wallet, simply come on blockchain. And they also have an app. You can download it on the iOS or on the Google Play Store. So now, if you're having a computer or the browser of your phone, if you don't want to download the app, later I'm going to show you. You can simply download the app and follow the same procedure. Now, it's just for the person who said he doesn't have a Bitcoin wallet. You just come on this website and you click on sign up, simple steps, and you put your email and password, and you are all done. That's very simple. So you just put your email, password, and you have created your wallet. So that's how it functions. So it's very simple to create a Bitcoin wallet. Now, next thing, PDF. Okay. No. Okay. So next thing. So what is trading? Trading is very simple. Trading involves buying and selling frequently in an attempt to time the market. So what does it mean to time the market? It's very simple. So when you are trading, it means you want to make profit. So timing the market means you try to buy at a certain price and you try to sell at another price depending on the market trend. So that's all about trading. So let's see another explanation. The goal of traders, so traders are simply those who trade, is to capitalize on short-term market events to sell for a profit or buy stock at a low price. Now, when you buy at a low price, you have two options. Either you sell it directly so that you can make a certain percentage, or you can decide to wait for a longer time period so that you can either make a bigger percentage or you can still make a very low percentage. So it depends on you. Next thing, some traders are day traders, which means they buy and sell several times throughout the day. So day traders are the ones who make most of the time the highest amount of profit in trading. So day trading is you trade several times during the day. Okay, let's take a simple example on the Binance so that you can imagine. So we are not trading, but let's take a live example on this is a Bitcoin. Okay, let's make it easy for everybody. Let's just see the chart. So this is what they call the chart of Bitcoin. So a day trader, so is going to trade. You can decide to trade by hours or by minutes. So let's take you can choose 5 minutes. Now, remember, you are not doing training session now, so we are just explaining what a day trader does. So this is what a day trader simply does on his mobile phone or on his computer. So this is what happens during the day. So he's going simply to buy, for example, 1 Bitcoin or a certain percentage of Bitcoin at let's say now is, if you can see here, the price is 33,790. So a day trader, he simply buys it here when it was at 33,000, let's say 775, and he sells it when the price goes higher. As you notice, I buy it and I sell it higher, and As you can see, I'm making like 0.56% of profit. So you can imagine. So someone who bought it here, you can see the date here down. So at 5 p.m. and 52. So if I bought, let's say I was having $100 and I decided to buy Bitcoins at this time, 5 p.m. And now later I decided to sell it. So I decided to buy it at 5 p.m. and 52, and I decided to sell it at 6 p.m. So in 5 minutes, a day trader, so in 5 minutes, a day trader can make up to 64%, even 1%. And it depends. If the day trader, let's say I bought it and I was busy, I was not checking the chart, I was doing other things. And I came when the price was higher. So I was like making like 1.26%. And you can look the time down here. So if someone looks the time, it's 6 p.m. 5 minutes. So 10 minutes later, the guy could have made up to 1%. But what happens now if the guy didn't come 10 minutes later? Let's say he was really busy and he decided to come, let's say now. Now it's like 2 hours later. So he's just making 0.54% 2 hours later. So that's why we call day trading. So day trading, that's how it functions. You buy and you sell when the price goes higher. So when you want to buy, you simply observe the chart. So you observe the chart. It's very simple. You just observe the chart and you choose the time, either in minutes or in hours. Let's wait. Have low connection, maybe. So let's take 1 minute. So you can decide to check in minutes, or you can decide to check in hours. Okay, with this Zoom is not loading that fast, so let's try to wait. And so the main goal is try buying when it is low and try to sell back when it is high. So and a day trader, he simply buys and sells several times during the day. So he can decide to buy and be making like 0.30, 0.50, 0.60, or even 1%, 2% per day at different transactions. And at the end of the day, he's going to sum up all those percentage he did and see the daily profit he made. So that's how day trading function. Now, and we also have, this is Bitcoin, BTC, and we also have Ethereum. So, and this one is BNP, which is Binance. And this Binance is the cryptocurrency of this platform. And it is also widely used. So it's among the top best cryptocurrency out there. Now, let's go on the PDF. So that's what a day trader does. He simply buy and sell. So very simple. Passive income. So today we are going to talk about passive income. So for those who just joined, these are the main 5 chapters we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about what is trading, passive income, what are Bitcoins, different types of trading, active or passive trader. Now, let's go on passive income. Now, let's imagine you have $200 and let's take even you have $50 or let's say $200. You want to earn on those $200 and you don't have, let's say, a business that you can build with $200. So you have one option. You can decide to put those $200 in a bank. So someone who put the $200 in a bank, you have you can still decide to put those $200 on cryptocurrency. So what are cryptocurrency? Simply currency that are virtual. So that's what we call cryptocurrency. Simple example is all these coins. So all these coins with BTC, Ethereum, all the coins are cryptocurrency. So let me come on the market. And so on the market here, you can see the different types of cryptocurrency. You have, but these are pairs because yeah, let's say these are pairs for traders. So you have BTC, you have Nigeria, but this one is a forex because this is the Nigerian currency. So this is BTC versus the Nigerian currency. So you can decide to trade between a fixed virtual currency like BTC, a volatile currency like BTC, and a country currency like the Naira. So this one is for Naira, and you have a lot of cryptocurrency you can trade on. So all the cryptocurrency, we call them the BTC, Ethereum, and USDT Tether are cryptocurrency. So, and the Naira, the dollar, the euro are not cryptocurrency. And they are very less volatile. For example, if $1 equal 500 Naira, next year, $1 will not be that far from 500 Naira. But if $1 is equals to 1 BTC, next year, $1 might be 0.2 BTC or even 0.1 because the value of the BTC can increase more than 200% and can also decrease even 30%. So that's how it functions. So as you can see now, the change here between Naira and BTC is 6%. So someone who bought the BTC the last 24 hours is already making 6% of the amount he bought. So that's how it functions on trading. You earn on percentages. Now, those who have questions, you ask at the end of the simple presentation. So the presentation is going to be very simple. So I was saying, if you have $200, you can decide to put it in a bank on a saving account. Even if you have $2,000, $20,000, 100,000, you can decide to put it in a bank. You can still decide to put in a cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency have two R. Here is one. You can still decide to do trading. So what does it mean, all that? So what are the advantages of each one? So let's try to see for the banks first. So someone who puts money in a bank, in a saving account, you have in the best ones up to 1% per month. In some, it's less so. Some banks can help you reach up to 1% per month. So without any engagement, you just create a saving account. Let's say you put your $200 and each month you earn 1%. So if you make simple calculations, so if somebody has $1,000 and the person decides to put in a bank, after 1 year, it's going to earn something like 12%. And 12% is not far from $120. So in 1 year, you are making $120 from 1,000. So let's check if the calculations are right for everybody. So if somebody has $1,000 and he put it in a bank, he's earning 12%. No, he's earning 12%. So which is up to $120 of profit. If the bank is paying you 1% per month, so you are going to earn up to 120%. Some banks pay less. They pay like 0.5, or they even pay you 8% per year. Some even pay 5% per year. So that's what you can earn when you are trading on a bank. So let's take, for example, if I'm right, can someone give me the highest percentage that he knows a bank can pay someone per month on a saving account or per year? If the percentage is more than 1, let's see. If you know a bank in your country that pays a high percentage per month or per year, simply write in the chat. So any bank that pays more than 1% per month or per year that there are not very plenty of banks that pay that percentage, because if you search on Google, majority of banks pay 0.5, 0.3, or 0.8. So even 1% is for committed members. It's not for everybody. Now, so I'll still taking my example. So if you are having the example $200 and you put it in a bank, at the end you are earning 12%, which is $24. Now, that is now someone that decides to put his money in cryptocurrency, what are the advantages? Let's take for example, one Bitcoin in 2010, simple history, it was $0.08. Now, what does it mean? It means that if you were having, let's say $1, let's take it like that. So if someone was just having $1, how many Bitcoins will the person buy? Divided by 0.08. So the person could have this amount, 12.5 Bitcoins. So those who bought Bitcoins in 2010 have 12.5 Bitcoins. Okay. So let's keep it aside. Now, in 2015, 5 years later, one Bitcoin was equal to 333,000 and $333. So those who bought Bitcoins in 2010, as you can see, they're earning, they were having 12 Bitcoins. Now, one Bitcoin is 333. So we simply multiply 333.75. This 333.75 is the highest value reached by the Bitcoin that year. So let's take it like that. So the person that just put $1 on 2010 is not earning $4,171. I think even is the best profit that someone can make in life with $1 invested. Let's take it like that. You invested $1. 5 years later, you are earning $4,171. Now, what happens 10 years later? 10 years later, actually now, right now, as you can see now, the value of one Bitcoin is 33,000, nearly 34. So that's the value of one Bitcoin versus the dollar. So it's 33,000. Now, somebody that bought one Bitcoin in 2010, $1 of Bitcoin, which was at that time 12.5. So somebody that was having 12.5 Bitcoins. Now, 10 years later, the person is having 33,800, as we saw. Now, the person is having almost $500,000 with just $1 spent. The person is having $500,000. So imagine those who just bought, who just put in $10 and those who just put in $50, because at that time a lot of people were not spending money online. So it was something new. So those who did, so somebody that just put $100, let's take it easy. Somebody that just put $100 on 2010, he's supposed to have earned 1,250 Bitcoins. And 10 years later, if the person kept, because it's very important, if the person kept all his Bitcoins, so now he's having approximately $42 million with just $100 he spent. So that's how it functions with Bitcoins. And another example, somebody who bought one Bitcoin in January 2020, let's take last year. So you simply go on Google, we type the price Okay, let's make it easy. When you come on the chart, let's take the chart. If it's still, we take 1 month. Now let's go back on the 2000 and let's take the time here. No, okay. Let's go back on 2000. Okay, 2020. So you can see here down you have the date. So let's go on to 2020 and see the price of one Bitcoin. So 2021 Bitcoin was, as you can see, $7,200. So that was the price of one Bitcoin. So $7,200. So that was in 2020. So somebody that bought Bitcoin that year, somebody that bought one Bitcoin on January 2020. Okay, let's say he didn't bought one Bitcoin. He just put in $100. So simple maths for everybody to understand. So January was 7,000. Now it is 33,000. So we divide it by 100. So 1% was 70. Now this is 1%. Now we take now the 33,000. We divide it by 70. So the person is making something like, yes, we divide it by 70. Okay. So the person is making 471%. So if we take the 7,000, we multiply by 471%. So the person is making 471% of profit for someone who just joined and buy. So let's say, so what does it mean? It means that somebody who have put $100 on January, now he's having times 471%. Now he's having $471. So it's very important to always talk about percentage, because if you put $100 in Bitcoins and one Bitcoin is equal to $33,000, you are not going to earn $33,000. No, you are earning the percentage that you have put in. You understand? So let's take for another example. One Bitcoin is $33,000 now. If you put $100 and buy $100, the value will be 0.000 certain amount of Bitcoin. Meaning that if the price of the Bitcoin doubles next year or this year, and it goes up to, let's say, 66,000, that is 100% of profit. The person that put $100 will just earn 100% of profit of what he have put in. You're not going to earn 66,000. You are going to earn 100%. You understand? So that's how it functions on cryptocurrency and everywhere. You are just earning the percentage of what you have put inside. And it's the same thing with trading. So now, those who don't have a Bitcoin wallet, I've shown how to create. So it's not that difficult. And even during the trainings, we are going to assist people on creation. And I think those who want to know how to buy Bitcoins is very easy. Now, so that is for those who wanted passive income. 10 years later, you could have made up to $500,000 if you just put $1, just $1. If 5 years later, if you have put, let's say, 100,000 and $100, we are supposed to earn now $10,000. So that's 5 years later. In January, someone who just put the $100 in January is now earning $400. So if someone notices, you will notice that the more time goes up, the less profit you make. You understand? So that's why on cryptocurrency it's always important to, if you want to buy a cryptocurrency, try to buy it when it starts, because if you want to buy it and keep it, there are a lot of cryptocurrency that have started. And for example, this is the latest one that came up on the one of the latest. It came up on December. So those who and now the actual price is almost $9. So if somebody is interested, for example, in keeping cryptocurrency, he can decide, for example, to buy one or 12 Gs, or you can just put it in $10, you buy one, or $50, you buy five. It depends on you. And you keep it for a long term, because cryptocurrency is for long term, for those who just want to keep cryptocurrency. So that when it goes up, you are making profit. When it comes down, you are making losses. That's how it functions. It goes up, you make profit. It comes down, you are losing. Now, let's take another example. Ethereum is one of the most known cryptocurrency after Bitcoin. So in 2015, it was almost $2. So someone who bought it, let's say somebody just bought one Ethereum in 2015, just one, you just decided to put $2 there. 5 years later, you have $1,400. So you can try to convert your currency, because we all have different currency. I'm using Euro, and those in Nigeria are going to be using the Naira. So you can simply convert and see the huge difference. So let's take it about percentage, so that everyone can understand. So 5 years. So what is the percentage that the person is earning on 5 years? Let's try to imagine. So if you have $2, and in 5 years you have 1,400, it means that you are earning 700%. You can imagine. So let's take $2 times 700%. And not it's yes, I think 700%, no, 7,000. 7,000. $2 times 7,000. $2 times, I think it must be 7,000, 7,000%. No, it's 70,000. Wow. $2 times 70,000. You can imagine? I know. No, it's 7,000. It's 7,000. I'm very sorry for that. No, so it's true. So the person is making 7,000 of profit just with $2. Even if it was $100, the person was supposed to make. What is happening? Wait, it's not 7,000. Okay, 700. Let's see. $2 times, let's see, 700. No, 70,000. Yes, it's 70,000%. Sorry for that. So the person is making 70,000%. I'm not very good at math when I'm thinking a lot. So that's why I need to be concentrated. So the person is making 70,000% of profit in 5 years. In this second cryptocurrency called Ethereum. So let's make a simple start. Somebody that just put $100 in 2015 and bought one Ethereum. Now, 5 years later, times 70,000 of profit percentage, the person is earning $70,000. So you can imagine, I'm not sure there's a business out there where you can put $100 and in 5 years it's going to yield up to 70,000. It's very difficult. Same with Bitcoin. We saw the Bitcoin, the profit was up to 400,000. Here it's up to 70,000 in 5 years. And that's how it functions. Now, the problem now is how to find this cryptocurrency, how to know that this cryptocurrency is going to rise up and keep rising. That's the most difficult part, but the best thing we do is you try to buy few cryptocurrency. For example, you have cryptocurrency that costs less than $1. Like Bitcoin started on 0.08. So you can decide to buy some of those currency and just keep them aside while waiting for them to shine and rise up. Now, And what happens now that you are waiting, because it's not a guarantee that all crypto coins are going to be climbing. You can decide now to be doing trading. So for example, let's take the same, this is Ethereum. So that's what happened. Ethereum, near the end of 2015, it came up 1,400. It came down. Now it's up to 1,400. And surely it might go up to even 33,000 like Bitcoins, or 40,000 like Bitcoin reach this month. So nobody knows. So now Bitcoin is the first currency, Ethereum the second, and the other ones comes after. So now trading is one of the best opportunity for people who want to make money. Why these cryptocurrency are moving up and going down? Because they are very volatile. So as you can see, in 2017, it was less than $200. 2018, almost $400. 2019, it still came down. Even in 2020, less than $200. So even someone that bought one Ethereum in 2020 could have bought it at $100 and searching cents. So, and he could have sell it 1 month later up to 1,400. So that's all about trading. It's all about buying and selling when the price goes up. So we have seen earlier that the day trader is the person that buys when the price is completely low and decide to sell it when he sees that he's making a certain percentage. So he's a day trader because he do it several times during the day. Other traders are just normal traders. So you can buy today and next week you try to check, or after 2 days, 1 day, you check if the price have gone up. So that's how trading function. Now, someone have asked a question. Okay, those who cannot continue with the Zoom, no worry, I'm recording the video, the Zoom, so that a lot of members in the group who cannot assist the Zoom can check out the video, and later they are just simply going to chat up for the training lessons. Now, those who are going to remain at the end, we are going to communicate directly so that you can activate your microphone and you can ask your questions if you have questions. So next one, what are Bitcoins? Very simple. Bitcoins is a digital or virtual currency. So it means that there's not a physical coin where you're going to see Bitcoins. No, it's just digital and virtual. It's like WhatsApp. You are never going to see a physical WhatsApp. It's just like an app. It's virtual. You cannot touch it. So as compared to physical money like paper money, like euro, dollar, naira, rands, Bitcoins are virtual. You cannot see on paper money or coins. And it was created in 2009 that uses peer-to-peer technology to facilitate instant payment. So it's very important this part. When they say peer-to-peer, it means that person to person, so from one device to another. So it means that if you have Bitcoins and someone else need Bitcoins, when you send him Bitcoins, it goes directly from your wallet to the person's wallet. It does not go to, it's not kept in a bank like if you have your money, for example, and you want to send the money to someone, you go and deposit your money in a bank or in a sending agency, in a money sending agency. Now that bank or agency is not going to give the person you are sending money to the equivalent amount. It's not your money that they're giving to that person. You understand? So it's not peer to peer. So they take your money, they keep it, and in the other office where the person who is going to receive the money comes, they give him an equivalent amount of the money you have sent. So that's how it functions. But on Bitcoin, when you send your Bitcoin, it goes directly to the person. You understand? There's no bank or there's no agency that is going to keep your Bitcoin and send it to another person, except if you are exchanging. Yeah, because if you are exchanging your Bitcoins, it means that you give their Bitcoins, they keep it, and now they give you the equivalent amount in another currency. That's how it functions. But when you are sending it to someone, it goes directly to the person. There's no bank controlling Bitcoin. So For example, if you are sending Bitcoin to someone and you type the wrong address, you have lost your Bitcoins and there's no way to retrieve it. So that's why it's important, why handling Bitcoins is very important to be very, very cautious and pay attention, because you can lose all your phone. You can lose everything if you by a simple mistake. Very simple mistake. Maybe you forgot one letter. Maybe the fees, you reduce the fees at a certain level that it will never be validated and your transaction will never be completed. And there's no way to cancel a transaction on the platform, any platform of cryptocurrencies. So there are simple tricks that you need to know when you are handling those simple transactions with Bitcoins and all other cryptocurrencies, because you can lose all your money just by a simple mistake. And you need to know them. So there's a lot of security you need to know. It's not difficult, but you need to pay attention every time you make a simple transaction like sending and receiving funds. It's very important. Now, it's all about Bitcoins. Now, uh, you have ATMs in some countries like South Africa and some countries in Europe and some countries in America, Asia, and Africa too. So you have ATMs where you can buy, as I said, Bitcoin ATM. You have websites, exchanges. So those who don't have a physical ATM, so ATM is a automated teller machine. So automated for automatic, and teller, he tells you what you are doing. So there's a screen. So you just follow the rules and you can buy and sell your Bitcoins. So you can deposit and do withdrawals like as a bank. But remember, when you're sending money, it's going to this ATM. It's not going to a bank or someone else. It's going to the person that has this wallet, and that's how it functions. So now you can decide to buy Bitcoins on a website or an exchange website like Binance. You can buy on Binance or any other website like Coinbase, Versa. There are a lot of easy change. There are a lot of websites where you can buy Bitcoins and sell them. Now, the third and one of the frequently used one is someone. So let's take, for example, I have Bitcoins and you need Bitcoins. So you give me the money and I send you my Bitcoins. So if you have a friend, a family member that has Bitcoin and he's willing to sell it, you can buy it to him. So what is the difference between all these three ways of selling and buying Bitcoins? The difference is the rate, because all of them have different rates. And when you are buying and selling Bitcoins, you need to pay attention on rates, because each of them have their own rates. So you can, you can buy, let's say you can buy $100 at $105. So they can have 5% of rate. These guys can have 10%, and this relative can have 15%. It can be the reverse. The person can just sell you $100 at $100 without a percentage. But for sure, a website and an ATM, they always include fees. So you still have fees to pay. And the fees varies according to the website and according to the ATM. So when buying, try to search for the lowest fees. That's how it functions. And those who are going to do the training, we are going to show them where to buy Bitcoins at the lowest rates. So that's how it's going to be, lowest fees. Now, different types of trading. Now, on this training, we are going to show people how to trade on stock for those who are interested, and cryptocurrencies. Now, stock is very simple. It's about companies, well-known companies like Amazon, Netflix, Tesla, of Elon Musk, and all those companies that you know, Alibaba, any company that is widely known. And it's not going to be traded on Binance, no. It's going to be traded on another platform. I have a friend that trade on Forex, and you are going to be trading there. Now, I have cryptocurrencies, Binance, so my lessons will be done on Binance about cryptocurrency, because all what you can trade here is cryptocurrency and Forex, like currencies of other countries, but you cannot buy stocks here. No. So it's mostly about cryptocurrency and currency of other countries, but you cannot buy stocks or actions of of companies. So now, at the end, active or passive trader. So what are active or passive trader? So before we start, we need to know if you want to be active or passive trader, because trading is good, but it's not for everyone. And it's something difficult, but it's the truth. It's difficult to realize, but it's the truth. Let me show you, for example, let's take, for example, any graph. Let's take, for example, any graph. So, and let's take 5 minutes, for example. So in 5 minutes, what is happening? So now, so this is a trading graph. Majority of the graphs, the data comes from this trading view, which is a website. So all of them, they mostly use this website. The chart comes from trading view. Now, this is trading. Although we are going to learn how to trade, it's not everybody that can really trade. And that's a sad reality, because it's not done for everybody to do trading. So those who feel, let's take it like that, those who feel that they cannot trade, for example, that's a simple example. So if you think that trading is difficult for you, but you still want to earn on trading, you can decide to be a passive trader. So, but if you feel as if you can make it, you are going to be an active trader, so that when we finish giving you all the materials that you need to know, because you cannot learn everything, but you are going to learn the essential, how to make profits, how to avoid or reduce losses. So that's how it functions. And and the choice, it depends on you. So you can decide to try active trading, or you can be passive and active. So you can do the passive one and the active one. And I'm going to show you what I mean by passive or active. So now, what is the active trader? So what are you going to learn if you want to be an active trader? So let's take it simple. First thing, to be sure that everybody is having the requirements, we are going to show you how to set up a cryptocurrency wallet. So a cryptocurrency wallet, for example, how to create your cryptocurrency, your blockchain wallet, for example, as I showed, how to set up your Binance wallet, because these are exchanger sites, so we mostly use them to trade. So that your profit, you can decide to keep all your money here, but it's mostly advised to be keeping it in a wallet that is not an exchange site. So you can keep it on the blockchain wallet, on the Trust wallet, on the Trans wallet, any wallet that you have, and you can just be transferring funds here when you want to trade, and you can move your profits. So we're going to learn how to set up a cryptocurrency wallet, how to buy and sell at the best rates. Now, how to buy Bitcoins, for example, or Ethereum, or any other cryptocurrency that you want to trade, how to buy them at the best rate, how to avoid losing your coins. So, for example, as I said, majority of those wallets, if I take login, let's take login. If I take, for example, I want to log in. If you notice, there's no, I forgot my password. You understand? So if I don't remember my password, for example, let's say I put my password and you say, okay, through email. If I put the wrong password, for example, it's going to tell me that I should add my 12 words in order to retrieve my password. And you are not retrieving the password, you are just setting a new one. So when you create a cryptocurrency wallet, you need to first go in the security section and make sure that you have completed the security of your wallet, because as I said, you are the only person that have access to your wallet. It is not a bank, so that because in a bank, if you have a problem with your account, you simply go to the bank and see your banker so that he helps you how to solve the problem, or you simply call the bank. But here, if you have a problem with your account, wallet problem, if you forget the password, you need to set up the 12 phrases that is going to help you retrieve your money. So if at the beginning someone created his account, either on blockchain, Trust Wallet, Tron Wallet, and forgot to set up the 12 phrases, the 12 words that they give you, when you forget the password, your money is gone, because blockchain, this website, they cannot help you retrieve your money. And they cannot help you retrieve your money because they don't have access to your money. So if somebody remembers on the PDF, we said it was peer-to-peer, meaning that your money is in your account, is nowhere else, meaning that when you are sending it, it goes directly to the other account. So now, if you don't have the keys of your wallet, nobody can access it, because if somebody can access your wallet, it's no more peer-to-peer. So that's how it functions. But on Binance, you can, if you forget the password, you can just reset it with the email. That's it. But on the other cryptocurrency wallet, you have other security measures that you can use, and you cannot, the email is not part of them. There are other security measures because you are putting in a lot of money. So if you are keeping your money, you need a high security level. While doing the trading session, we are going to show you how to set up that security to avoid losing your coins or any other cryptocurrency coin that you have. So those who want to be active trader, we are going to show you how to trade easily, step by step, because trading has a lot of speculation and a lot of tools, as you can see. So there are a lot of tools, and so we are just going to show you the essential ones, and gradually we are going to show you other ones, but we are going to show the essential parts. So how to make profit, like set up targets, and how to set up stop losses so that you make the least amount of loss. And that's how it's going to function. Later, we are going to show you also the best crypto coins to trade. So it's important to know it, because trading is good, but you also need to know what to trade. You cannot just be trading any coin, because there are some coins, if you trade them, you're going to lose a lot of money. And there are some coins, if you trade them, you are going to win a lot of money. So let's take, for example, if you can see this title, these are the different pairs of coins that I've opened. Now, among these different pairs, some of them are good coins to trade, others are not. So we are going to show you which ones are the best. And also, we have more than 10,000 coins. So it's not very easy to sort out which coin to trade if you are not used to. So sometimes it's good to have some help and to know which coin you can trade, because a lot of people talk about Bitcoin. So let's take Bitcoin. A lot of people talk about Bitcoin, but you cannot just make all your profit from Bitcoins on trading. You need to trade other coins, because let's take, for example, if you see the chart, so somebody that was just trading on Bitcoin, so there are high chances that the person is actually losing money, depending on when he bought, because majority of time, as you can see, the candles are coming mostly down. So let's say someone bought it here. So if someone bought it here, actually he's making profit. So those who bought from, let's say, if you bought your coins from, let's see the time. If you can check the time down here. So let's see the time. So if someone bought his coin from 7 p.m. 54 minutes from 7 p.m. till 8 p.m., we are still making profit. But you have times, as you can see here, where you are making losses. So when you are making losses, it's good to try to trade another coin while waiting for the other coin to rise up, because on all the graphs, if you can take 1 hour, you're going to see they always goes up and come down. So let's take 1 week. That's a good quote. So let's take 1 day. So let's try to reduce. So those who can see, so as you can see, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, it comes down. So our goal is to buy when it comes down and to try to sell when it goes up. So that's what we are going to be doing on trading. So when it goes up, you sell. And when you sell now, it's up to you to either buy, thinking that it's going to go up again, or you wait for it to come down at a certain point like this, and you buy back, then you sell later. So that's what we are going to do. So, and those who decide to be active trader, we are going to have support. So we are going to be having like 3 to 5 admins. So anytime you have questions, anytime you have a transaction to do, you simply ask. You mostly function with WhatsApp and Telegram. So you can decide to chat me up every time you have a question. But during the trainings, we are going to be explaining step by step how it functions, and we are going to be following a reader so that we learn a lot of things together. And it's going to be very easy because I'm just going to be showing you the essential part, what you need to know and how to make profit. Now, why active trader and why trading? Let's take, for example, this is my account, and I decided to be trading on Binance because the fees are pretty good. So they have good fees for those who, there are a lot of sites where you can trade, a lot of sites. So I decided on Binance because they have good fees. So because also it's one of the biggest, so it's always good to be working with the top companies. So if you are working somewhere and you have the possibility to be working with the top companies, it's always good. And I started because since I did trading, I did a lot of training, and at the end I realized that nobody really tells you what to do when you are trading. That's something good. They're just doing speculation, because most of traders usually explain what you are supposed to do, but it's really difficult to see someone that makes a lot of profit from trading. And that's one of the sad part, because when somebody is making trading, the first thing is that the person wants to make money. So when I started trading, I started in November last year, and I wanted to know how to make a lot of profit. But to know how to make a lot of profit with a less amount of money. So that was the goal. And if I take, for example, let's take orders. Let's close this window. So as I always show in the group, so now, so actually, if I take withdraw, so I usually buy my currency on the site directly. So if I take withdraw and I take okay, this withdraw was okay. Let's take deposit. Let's take deposit. So these are the deposit that I did on the platform. So I actually started on November. So I started with Euro 20. I was the starter, so it's always advisable when you are starting, always start with a small amount so that you are used to before starting trading a bigger amount. So I started with Euro 20. Later, I upgraded to 100 euro. So I decided now I'll be trading with 100 euros. So, and that's all what I've put on the website. So this first one is 50 euro. The transaction, the status is failed because I didn't follow the instruction, so I was supposed to take a bank transfer so that you can accept my transaction. And you have a lot of ways to deposit money. You can deposit money by sending from your blockchain wallet to Binance wallet. So now, so this is actually all what I have spent this since November on the website, like money that have come out of my pocket. So that's it. Now, when you come now on withdrawal, because it's important to see the profit that you are making. I've started withdrawals of, as you can see, on the 1 month later, I was ending up to 400 euros. So I've put in 100 and you have 2 pages. So let's take the first page. So I started my first withdrawal was €5. I was just testing if I can withdraw my money. Because if you remember, I put €20, I removed 5, and later, after it was successful, I put back 100 so that I can trade. And trading with €100, I was capable of making €500 of profit in less than 1 month. And later on, I continued the trading. As you can see, 69, 600, 100, 250, 171, 92, 14, 100. And always put in mind that all what I've put in the platform is just €100. So every time I withdraw money, I always make sure that I'm not withdrawing all my money. You understand? That's it. So every time I'm putting, for example, when I want to do a withdrawal, I always do my best not to withdraw all what I have because I don't want to be putting back money on the platform. So I always make sure that what I'm leaving on the platform is sufficient for me to trade it. And if you notice very well, and I'll keep trading with very low amounts because I'm always like that. Like now, I just have like $200 on my total wallet. So that I'm trading constantly with. So that's how it functions on trading. So you don't need to put a very huge amount of money to make profits. But if you have higher capital, you want to make more profit, it's up to you. But everybody have his own goal. So for example, if I was trading with 1,000, instead of earning like 2,500, I could have earned up to 25,000. So that's how it functions. And these are the different cryptocurrencies. So you can see all of them. There are a lot of them, a lot of cryptocurrency, a lot. Now, and those who want to learn now how to trade as I did, because the strategy is very simple, but it's all about time. And so if you want to be an active trader, so we are going to show you all the steps, how to trade. You have access to the support. So now, next thing is what is the trading cost? So for example, what am I gaining and what am I losing? So the first thing you are going to gain when you are doing the training is that for those who don't know how to trade, because a lot of people in the group already know how to trade, but the main problem is how to make profit. Like some are training, but the profit, they are not satisfied with the profit. So the training cost is, let's say, so those who want to learn how to trade, the price of the training is €100. So the €100 you are paying is to learn how to trade with my strategies that I'm using to trade. And if I remember on the platform, my latest withdrawal is not that far because I always like to show my withdrawal to show people that I have one of the best strategies out there. So my latest withdrawal is on the 24th, and it was $60, and they took 80 cents and €60 in my currency, and they took 80 cents for fee. So and we are on the 25th. So and the other one I did 139 on the 23rd. So I'm not always doing withdrawal because if I take an example from the 1st of January till the 7th, I didn't make withdrawal. So that's one thing. And we also have the Binance card for those who are going to be trading with Binance, so that you are going to have the opportunity to have the Binance card. And with your Binance card, for example, you can make purchase online. So you understand. So with your Binance card, you can use your cryptocurrencies to make purchase. For example, I started using my card on the 18th. I was trying the card, so you can either use Ethereum, Bitcoin, and you can decide the order to use. And you have cashbacks. What are cashback? It means every time you spend money with your card, and the company gives you back a certain percentage, ranging from 1% to 8%. You understand? So if you are having the highest level, 8%, it means that every 100 euro or dollar that you are spending, the company gives you back 8%. Every $1 you spend, the company gives you back 8%. And that's one of the best way out there. So if you want to make a big transaction, you can simply decide to make it with your Binance card. If it is an online transaction or a transaction that you can pay with your card, you decide to make it with a Binance card, and the company is going to give you back 8%, 5%, or 1%, depending on the level of your card. And those who are going to apply for the card is free to apply. There's no cost. Even the shipping is free because they're going to send you the physical one, depending on your country region. So now, those who want to learn how to trade and want to be active traders and start making money is equal 100. Now, I was now talking about those who want to be passive traders. Now, if you find it difficult for you to trade, because trading is just speculation. So trading is not 100% sure. That's the first thing you need to put in mind, because Bitcoin, when it started, it was $0.08, and nobody knew that it could have reached up to, let's say, $40 since it reached $40 this year. Nobody knew that it could have been from 0.08 cent to $40, 40,000. So you can imagine more than 400% of 400,000% of benefit of profit. So it's all about speculation, but since we are doing day trading, we are going to be taking advantage of the fact that the price constantly goes up and comes down. So let's take another simple example. So somebody that traded during this period, he's making, no, this one is, okay, somebody that traded in one day is making like, let's take, so somebody that traded on the 21st, that bought on the 21st and decide to sell it on the, let's say, on the 22nd, the person is making 15% of profit. So if you were having $100 and you decided to buy, let's say, Bitcoins on the 21st of January, when the price was 31,000, and you kept it, later on you could have the possibility to sell it at 50% of profit when it's 35,000. And if you decided not to sell it, if you were waiting for it to go up again, now you are just making 8% of profit. And that's how it functions. So you keep making profit when you buy or when you sell. So that's how trading functions. So now, those who find it difficult to speculate, or maybe you are earning, but you see that your earning is not consistent, because as I said in the beginning, if you have money and you put your money in the bank, the best bank out there will give you 1% per month for the best bank, and you must be one of their committed members. Majority of them will give you 0.5%, which is going to earn like 6% per year or 7% per year. Only the best one would give you up to 11% per year. Only the best ones. Now, if you want to be a passive trader, you simply contact me on WhatsApp. You are going to arrange a very good interest that is going to be 10 times more than what a bank can give you, so that at least you are not trading, but your money is trading. You understand? So that when you decide to be a passive trader, you are going to be earning daily an interest depending on the amount that you decide that we should trade for you. So that's how it's going to function. And it's all for today. So those who have questions, you can ask. So those who don't have questions, we are going to make another presentation. On the next presentation, we are going to talk more about me, why it's important to do trading. So I think as from today, a lot of people have seen how much money someone can make with trading. It's not that difficult. So even with $100, somebody can make $2,000. So even $20,000 for the best experienced people. So even without experience, because I started trading, as you have seen, I just started in November. So I started in November. So just 3 months, I've already earned 2,000% of profit. There are people who are making more than 40,000% of profit. Others are making even 200,000. So it all depends the way you are trading. You understand? So those who want to be active traders and who want to learn my strategies and the way I trade, the training fee is euro 100. And the trade is going to start in February. So we are going to search for a time, a date, and we are going to be learning easy step by step. It's important to precise easy because there are a lot of trading features that are very difficult to understand and that are not very useful, you understand? We are just going to learn the essential part, and the other ones, we're just going to see it in details, but you are not really obliged to use them in order to make profit, you understand? So if you still find it difficult, you have the other option to be a passive trader. So now, even if someone chooses to be a passive trader, that is, you come with your money and you earn a percentage daily, you're actually going to have a support, and we are still going to guide you on all the securities you can make on your account, that is your Bitcoin wallet, and how to make securely your transaction, how to avoid losing your coins. So you're still going to have assist at the simple trainings on how to be safe on the platform. And if you're interested in stacking, so if you want to keep your coins so that, for example, the coin should rise higher so that you can make a lot of profit, for example, like Bitcoins, we are going to try to advise you like the best coin out there that you can buy. So because there are 10,000 coins, so if you want to be looking out, you cannot buy all of them. So we are just going to propose you some of the key coins that you can try to buy so that in 2, 5, 5, 7, 10 years later, even 2 years later, nobody knows. Those coins can generate a lot of profit. So it's still about speculation. So that's the first thing you need to put in mind. It's all about speculation. So today's over. So this video, I'm going to put it on YouTube channel, and those who are interested to be active trader, passive trader, if you want to start earning with trading, and you simply contact me on WhatsApp, and you let me know if you want to be a passive trader so that you earn an interest per day or per month. If you want to be active trader, so that we put you on the list, so that when we start the session, we start all together. And those who decide to be active traders, we are going to be making videos, and very short videos, so that if you don't assist the Zoom, you can watch the video. So that's how it's going to function. Those who cannot assist the Zoom, they're going to simply watch the video, and the video are going to be very easy for everyone to understand how it functions. And at the end of the training, everybody is going to be capable to trade. Like you're going to be capable to use all the functions. There are a lot of functions. You'll be capable to use majority of the equipments, capable to use how to buy with the market price limit, stop limit, and how to use the OCO. So a lot of things that you can, and a lot, since we are using this platform, we are going to learn about the isolated margin and also the cross margin, all the advantages and the different risks that these margins can help you, because cross margin means you earn 3 times profit. Isolated margin means you earn 10 times profit. We are also going to look on future trade. It's a trade that I don't really do it, but future trade, for those who are really risk takers, you can do future trade and you can earn up to 125 profits. So, and the risk is really high, because if you can earn 125 times the amount you put on a single trade, it means you can still lose easily the amount of money you have put. So There are a lot of things we are going to learn, and it all depends if you want to be active trader or a passive trader. Now, today's session is over, so the next session, I'm going to put it on WhatsApp so that the next presentation, and those who have questions now should ask them. Let me stop the Zoom now so that, stop the, no, I'll stop the recording.